Hi, it's Nick Shell again at the movie theater, and we're gonna talk about Ghostbusters again. Another thing I wanted to address, as you can see my sticky note of my reminders on this, and this is probably my shortest comment I've got about this Ghostbusters reboot, is that it simply doesn't look like a cool movie. Here's the poster. It just doesn't look cool. Like a lot of people have compared what they've seen in the previews, they've compared the special effects to Goosebumps or Scooby-Doo or something like that, and it just doesn't seem cool. See, the whole thing with the original 1984 Star Wars was that it was kind of dark, kind of edgy, but it was still funny, and it still took itself very seriously. This movie, based on the previews, doesn't seem to take itself seriously. Instead, it seems like a girl power reboot in which the guys are all useless, and well, what's going on over there? Somebody's got to get a haircut, she says. But let's get away from that. All right. So, but it just seems like the men are just flat character props that serve no real purpose in this movie. So, it just doesn't seem like a good movie. Like, as far as something being cool, it's got to be edgy. It's got to be like unlike something we've seen before. And yeah, I think for a movie in which it's mainly a male audience, it needs to be a little bit dark, and it needs to be edgy, and it needs to take itself seriously. But it just seems that this movie is just silly, and that's all it's trying to be, is silly. That's all it wants to be. It just wants to be a fun movie, but I don't see that working that way. I haven't seen the movie yet. Give me. I'm going to see it next week after opening weekend, and then I'll obviously do several reviews on it. This is Nick Shell with Family Friendly Daddy Blog here, talking about the Ghostbusters reboot.